The internet is full of anonymous people, like ghosts in the digital world. Some use this anonymity for good, like protecting their privacy or speaking up without fear. Others use it to do bad things and avoid getting in trouble. Danny West is one of these mysterious online figures. We don't know who he really is, and his case makes us think about what's right and wrong online. Danny West only exists on the internet. He's like a phantom with no real name or background. All we know about him are his posts, comments and videos, but these often show a troubling side. West is known for being aggressive online, getting into arguments and making serious accusations against people. Because we don't know who he is, people wonder about his real motives. Some think he hides to avoid backlash for his controversial views. Others think he uses anonymity to throw insults without facing consequences. Whatever the reason, Danny West shows us why we need more honesty and accountability online. Danny West often accuses people he doesn't like of bad things, like lying and being hypocrites. He uses strong language and makes big unfair statements, making online fights even worse. And to make matters worse, West often acts badly towards women online. He makes rude comments, puts down their opinions, and attacks them personally. One time he said something really offensive to Kaylee Einaf, a famous YouTuber and activist. People were angry about his comment, and it started a big discussion about anonymity and online harassment. People say his anonymity lets him get away with this behavior, making him even more aggressive and disrespectful. This shows how anonymity can make the internet a toxic place where people attack others without consequences. Being anonymous online can be good and bad. It can protect people who might get in trouble for speaking their minds, like whistleblowers and activists. They can share their stories without fear. But anonymity can also be used by people who want to do bad things and not get caught. People hiding behind fake profiles can bully, harass, and say hateful things without being identified. This lack of responsibility makes the internet a dangerous place. Danny West is a perfect example. We don't know who he is or why he does what he does, but his actions are worrying. His case shows how anonymity can be used for harassment and abuse. It shows we need to be careful with online anonymity. We need to balance privacy and free speech with stopping harm and making people responsible for their actions. We spend so much time online now, so it's important to be honest and responsible. Anonymity can be useful, but it shouldn't be an excuse for bad behavior. People who speak publicly online, especially those with lots of followers, need to be ethical and transparent. This means having respectful conversations, being open to different opinions, and avoiding personal attacks or inflammatory language. It also means taking responsibility for what you say and do, admitting when you're wrong and trying to fix any harm you've caused. Being transparent isn't always easy, but it's important for building trust and making the internet a better place. Danny West's case reminds us of what can happen when people are anonymous and don't behave well. It shows that we need to be more aware of how our actions affect others online and hold people responsible, even if they don't show their real identity. By promoting transparency, accountability, and ethical online conduct, we can make the internet a place for respectful conversations, protect vulnerable people, and encourage meaningful engagement.